Alright, cool. I'm gonna try to do this all in one take, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Number one is on over on ports. I noticed that the cave story, even putting the appropriate image in the folder and stuff, it still wasn't working. But what it was is the NX engine wasn't installed. So now, when you load cave story, it fully functions. Just obviously takes a minute, or it feels like a long time, but anyway. You guys have probably seen this 1,000 times. That could be fun to get a couple other games working in this area. So, if controller works and everything just like it's supposed to. So I hit control or start and select. Boom, I'm back out. So the other thing is it's still in here. So cloud gaming. If you guys haven't seen this, it works really good. It looks cool. It's the Xbox cloud game, so they technically just changed the name because there's a couple other versions of cloud gaming that are available to install or run on here. Alt F4 to exit. And if you don't know, Alt F4 is like a browser. I had already signed in, but it didn't remember me. Oh no, there it goes. Okay, I'm logged in. So, power. We should try that sometime. So anyway, I'm logged in with my account, and depending on the type of game that you're wanting to stream, if it's Hollow Knight, it's going to run great. If it's Forza 5 or Horizons, maybe not so much, but I haven't tried that particular game yet, but we'll see. I think it's all about like internet speed and stuff like that too. So anyway, we'll try some of these. I'll get this set up and make a separate video where it's straight up just oh, I don't know what it was. Let's see. I think it was. No. Now I gotta remember how to quit. I thought. Oh, I know what it is. There we go. There we go. Alright, cool. So, Alt F4, but on, if hundreds of you guys have this one, you have to hold down not just all but function so that the function key turns on the F1 key. So, anyway, Alt F4. Next thing is that I was super happy. I got Scum VM. If you look, I have like 232 games, but what it is there is like one game that'll have 4 different languages. So it's like it's the one game times 4. It just has English, French, Italian, and sometimes German. I did run the scraper on here. For some reason, the scraper does not find much of this. Now, some, but like it seems like I might have to either get a pack or something. But I did like one by one where it tells me to choose what I'm looking for, and I rename them, and so yeah. So I want to pick something random here that I've never picked before. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And so some of these it's like a 1K file that tells you where the game is and how to load and stuff. Some of them work, some of them do not, but I will show you. If it says data can't be found, then with your mouse and keyboard, unfortunately. So I hit, my screen, I gotta fix it so I can see better. This TV is super cheap. Oh, get off there. There. So, and I want to say add a game, go up a folder, and then I could look for anything, but I was trying to see if we could figure out what that our I may have missed it somewhere down the road. The thing is tricky about figuring out what the, there we go. So here's Elvira 1. So I double click that and then I say choose because I'm inside the folder. It'll give you all these choices. Just hit OK. And now it's highlighted up here, and then I just hit start. And they all work. I just, for some reason, the little pre-built Scumbium files that are supposed to load it just aren't looking right. So what I have to do is I'll have to edit every one of them and see if they're pointing to the right folder. So here's the Elvira game. I think the keyboard. Oh yeah, okay. So the controller, this one, acts like a mouse, and so you can actually do most of the stuff you need to. Oh, I meant to hit that one time. So what you do is you hit the start button and then you go. I'm using the keyboard too. I can do this and just hit the A button here, say quit, take it back out to the main menu. The other thing is you probably saw a blank section here where I haven't, this particular build didn't come with a couple things. It didn't, but I was wanting to do FM Towns Marty, and I have a single game here that's a CHD, if you can see it up there, and I can't get these to load. Supposedly, let me get it to load. I'll show you the it's supposed to be LR-MES, so it's the RetroArch, the RetroArch MES. I also installed MES 2016, but I can't get that to work. So if I go down here and just go ahead and say launch, it's the proper CHD. There's the proper, it has a config file, it has a proper run command, it has the appropriate FMT Marty.7zip file that the LR-MES wants, because checked it with the the hash. I don't know if someone knows how to do it and wants to send me a message, great. I just would love for one single game to work on the Marty, which was this Ray Amber shooter. It was really cool, had a great soundtrack. I have a whole pile of like 100 games for the FM Towns, but if I could just get one game to work, then we can decide on the other cool games that might be good to throw in the mix or whatever. So the last thing is in this section is the 3D models. Sorry, not 3D models, but I 3D print, so I'm saying that all the time. The arcade Sega Model 3. First of all, I made this icon because there wasn't one for this section, and then I came in and made sure that not only do all the games work, but they all have load screens, videos. The only one that has a duplicate is this. Oh no, it's not that one. All of these have individual. This one, the Sega Rally. There's two different versions of Sega Rally, but all these. So, and then I got the strikers. What it is, there are several versions of this for some reason. So I put them all in here. I labeled them, and so yeah. So the last thing is, you can go to the desktop from the inside the GUI, but I just usually don't. ROMs, ports, and then /KD. In some of my videos I had dabbled on telling you having Box64 installed and Wine64. It's working really good. Looks like I have some updates. We'll figure that out later. So, I've installed some .NET packs and stuff, just to help games run. But I'm a huge fan of the East games. I own them all on my Steam account. Even some that I don't have tried to install yet over here. No, but like here's all these: East 1 and 2, East Origins, Oath of Felgana, Napishtim, even number 7 down there and stuff. So I was trying to see which one of these work in here. And you can, okay, so let's just see how East Chronicles, it says +1, but it's supposed to be part 1. I was able to skip. See, it runs really good, pretty snappy. Yeah, everything loads. So. There we go. Yes, quit the windows. There you go. So we'll show one more because this one's a little bit more graphic, but it also runs really well. Falcon. Anyway, I've been playing these ever since I played my first one in, I think, probably 1989, 1990, when East Book 1 and 2 came out for the TurboGrafx. Oh gosh. Normal, please. I don't know what catastrophic means. We'll skip that. So we're up to E6. So the graphics, have gotten a little bit better. They still run. There's Adol getting washed up on the shore again. Poor guys, they're more boat wrecks than anything. Anybody. I assume he washed it, or it's every single one of them. Anyway, this one. Like when she gets near him, she can tell there's like a. You ever played the first East Book 1 and 2? This is the song that is in between Book 1 and 2. When you finish, or the character finishes Book 1, there's this, you have to go up to this land and the goddesses try to help you the best they can. Two goddesses. Bet you $10 he wakes up in a hospital. There we go. He's like, hey, this has happened to me before. I'm trying to skip through most of the story here just to try to get you an idea of what it looks like when you're playing. You can actually change the language on this one to, you just have to edit a file so that the main file is whatever language you want to show up as. It might just be English and Japanese. So he's going to sleep a while. He's going to feel a little bit better. Bye-bye, and there we go. Alright, so there's my inventory button. Jump. So I have to hit A here and then go down and quit. There we go. Alright, cool. So, yeah, there's, I think I did 1, 2, 3. This is a different one. This was Napishtim. The other one is Oath of Felgana, which is like, I was trying to think which one. DirectX 9, DirectX 10 version. Don't run the configs, that just breaks it. Literally just get these out of the way. This was the config for one of them, so I'll run that here. So I was going to show you. Anyway, when you are in here, I do have troubles installing one of the versions of the game. Oh, it's not loaded. So let me. I got a main prompt here. So cd/home. So I have a file. Sudo. So we could do it administratively. Mount -o loop / home pi rectify roms ports PC can't find. Oh, I know what I did. I didn't tell word about M&T ISO. Alright, there we go. So now when I open a wine manager and install, it'll take me to the ISO folder automatically. And I get this particular error where it can't, runtime error, and it can't import this DLL in a particular temp folder. I've looked at it and it said install some C, Visual C+ things. Obviously I've installed several here. So I'll still have to go back to the drawing board and see what I can't figure out to install that one and see if it runs too. Added some of the hacks I have. Now I'm looking for at least another folder that I have somewhere. But there's the Sega Genesis hacks. Except Felix. Simpsons. There's some fun games in there, it really is. Then you got these I want to fix to where they can load inside the menu, but otherwise you have to be on the desktop. Here's Nintendo hacks. That's some great, that's some very funny stuff in here. I put the stats from 2016, 2018. Alright, so, and I think that might be too. What I'm looking for is I have somewhere here's Super Nintendo hacks. Knew I had one once. I have a Game Boy Advance hack folder somewhere I gotta find. If you guys, I'm going to skip through here, but if you haven't played this one right here, this is cool. This is someone completely redid Game Boy game to be on the Super NES, and it's so fun. It looks so good. The animation is just really good for, you know, what it was originally. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Thanks.